Hi, my name is Irina. Welcome to my studio and gigantic book of ideas right here. Once again, idea from Bonhood Art. Probably it's gonna be a few of them in a row. I don't know, because I watched the flip through and then I did make some screenshots. And this was cool because I barely ever use guest checks. And I have a whole bunch of these pre-done. And I think I'm just gonna use this white one. Is it? It's really simple. And she had like a bigger card, and I was just thinking, oh, she didn't use a guest check or anything. She just had a bigger card. And for me, it was like, oh my God, why do I never do that? Okay, do you have these moments? Like, I know how to do that, but why do I never do that? You know? So I need to figure out how much I need. Probably that much, right? Okay, I'm going to rip. Oh God, just means I'm gonna rip with my left hand. That's fine. I can manage. I don't need such a long piece, but I'm still gonna rip off the whole thing, and then the rest of it is gonna go into. I do make a lot of stuff for Etsy store, and then I use this paper there. I just want it rolled in. Okay. I was also thinking Michelle got like this in a purse. It was stuck in a new purse. If you use a different flower, you could use this. That would look cool too. But since I found a white flower, I'm going to use brown underneath, right? So, let's see. I think first of all, I want to stick the flower down. I think that's what I want to do. Or, yeah. I'm going to stick the flower down so I know what I'm working with. And it can be white, or you can just, you know, put a little bit of distress ink on it so it's not super white. Okay. Super white. White with a little bit of distress ink I'm fine with, but super white. The only thing I don't like about these flowers is that you have to put glue on all of those little pieces. Oh, not my favorite thing to do. Let me tell you that much. Let me tell you. Okay. I'm just gonna stick it down. Okay, where's my card? Right here. That's perfect. We got this plastic card long time ago, years ago, in the mail when my husband turned 50. And then I cut it so I can cut tags and, you know, maybe a little pretty corner or whatever. But I mostly use it not for tags, but for this, because this way you can stick everything down. Okay, now I'm going to kind of rip, because I don't want it. That's why I wanted to stick it down first, because I need to know how much I can rip. Makes sense? Does it make sense or what? And how long? I think that's fine. Okay. I don't know if this should be a pocket. I mean, I could leave it as a pocket, I guess. Oh, you know what? I'm not even going to cut it off. I was going to cut it off here, but nope. I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is I can glue it, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew it. Okay, at first I was gonna just sew this part, but then I decided why not go around the whole thing here, right? I mean, this paper is a little, I should have taken shipping paper, you know, the one that you get whenever you order. For me, it's when we order dog food, for some reason, they put a bunch of shipping paper in the same box. I'm like, why? It's dog food. It doesn't need to be protected with paper. You know what I mean? You can protect dog food with paper, but they always send us a whole bunch, and I always collect it. I make shipping paper raffles for my store out of it, so, you know, I cannot just toss it. But I also cannot use up that much, right? I'm looking for a card or something that I could stick in there. What do we have that is not too big, not too small, not too... Good Lord, I have 10,000 cards and I don't have any cards, okay? I want something that is not gonna rip the paper, but that looks good, right? That looks good. So I'm just gonna distress it a little bit. Basically, it's done, you know? So you can go away if you don't want to watch more. You know what I mean. It's done. That's the idea that I do want to remember. And I'm thinking, should I glue it as a pocket? Should I just stick it on somewhere? I'm wondering right now because, okay, where do I have space? That's the first question that I should ask myself. This is done. This is done. This one is cool. That's a cool pocket here. But I kind of don't want to get this for this. I don't want this to get lost in something. See, that it gets lost. If I stick it, just stick it somewhere. I wonder if I should, oh, I know what I want to do. I want to make it as a, I could stick it in here. This is like a belly band. You know what? I could totally stick it in here. I think that would be good. I think that's fine. It's gonna hold the card. Okay, C4, by the way. You can use any kind of ribbon, but I think I can totally stick it in here. I wanted, though, to make it different as, wait. If we move this aside, you know, you could turn the page and then write on the back of this as well, which I like, and it moves. And now I'm thinking if I do that and then I put this card here, let me see, if I would turn it back, it still looks good, but also I can, where am I folded? You know, I keep these, I told you this before so many times, why do I always say the same thing? I keep these from my like mass making projects, from the envelopes, and then it's like your perfect hinge made for you already, right? So it's done. You can just use it. It's basically just folded paper, okay? But I keep it. It's just folded paper. Let me cut this. Preferably straight. And then I would not need that much. How much do I need? About this much. So preferably straight, girl. Oh no, that was not straight. Maybe that was maybe straight. And then I would like to cut it smaller. You can make it out of a normal piece of paper, but why waste this if you got this already, right? So I would put this on here, but also I would like to, do I have anything? Yes, I have this piece right here. I would also like for this to be distressed, and I like this because the pattern is really cool. Which part do I want to be? I want to see this. I like all the... I'm not doing the perfect job here, okay, with distressing. So, doop, doop. I'm gonna fold this real quick. I also like to cut these, just because. Look better. Oh God, somebody needs to clean my room, but I'm not letting anybody into my room. Okay, now I'm just going to glue this. What am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? Yes. I'm just going to glue this down here extra quick. You can just use it as a journaling card, or you can glue it in as a... No, what am I doing? See, almost. Or you can just use it as a pocket. You can glue it in as a pocket. Okay. But I mean, it has a very pretty backside, so I'm not gonna waste it for a pocket. I didn't coffee dye it, so it's not visible. Makes sense? Okay, and then I'm just gonna go up up, 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 up. But not over the page. Where does the page end? You know, if you do this without everything underneath, it's definitely going to be easier. Okay, I promise you. So then I have this, and I have this pretty flower on there, and I can actually move it, and I can unfold it, and then I can write something on here as well. But I wanted to remember that I can stick flowers somewhere. I have so many flowers. I got flowers from my Etsy store as well, and then, you know, I use flowers there, and then sometimes there is leftover paper and I cut one more where they didn't cut perfectly, so of course I'm not going to use it for the store. You know, things happen. But there is it. Isn't that cool? I love it. I love it. It's so simple, but I have to have it in the book of ideas, otherwise I will not remember. Love this piece of paper too. I'm going to totally leave everything here. I'm leaving everything, as you can see. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this. I love it. Like I said, 5 times or so. And I hope you guys are all healthy and happy and having a great day. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.